Guys, it's me, Joe Express here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the round of 32 my Europa League predictions for the round of 32. Now, I made this video, and the whole file, the entire file, just got deleted. So the way we fix this is we make another video. It's just how it is. Now, first, I'm going to get right into it if you don't mind. Fenerbahce versus Zenit. Zenit win this one. Zenit are the stronger team. No argument. Don't argue. Now, Bayer Leverkusen versus Krasnodar. No matter what you say, a team that's not in Europe is never going to outclass a team from Germany. I don't care what you say. The only time that, in this case, I feel like the only time that would happen would be with Shakhtar Donetsk, because they're playing a weaker team, since Eintracht won the DFB Pokal, and it was considered a fluke. They are playing a weaker opponent than they would have, because they would have been playing another German side that probably would have deserved it more than they would. So they don't really that's not a real challenge. You put Shakhtar Donetsk up against any higher class top European team, they will not perform. Any team not inside of Europe's top 5 leagues 100% will not perform. But anyway, Lazio Sevilla. Now, Sevilla have a very big dilemma. Do Sevilla A, don't bomb out of the Europa League, do really good in the Europa League, because they will have to try, because Lazio are a very formidable opponent, and they will 100% have to put in energy. But if Sevilla put in an even amount of energy, if let's say they put on their B team on the home leg, and the A team on a mixture on the away leg, and then you go back to the league and they're playing their best players every single game, I feel like they 100% will be more focused on the league. But if they're not, then if they're focused on pulling out a third place or even a second place, then I feel Sevilla will not take this as seriously as maybe Lazio would, because Lazio definitely don't have a chance at a domestic title unless it is their domestic cup, because they're definitely not winning the league, because Juventus exist. And I feel like Lazio would they need to make a good showing in this, or else it'd be considered a unsuccessful season for them. Now, Inter Milan versus Rapid Wien. Inter Milan win. I don't know how much I have to keep bringing this up, but teams that aren't in the top 5 of European leagues will never compete with teams that aren't. Now, Slavia Praha versus Genk. Genk win. I feel like Genk are the 6th best league, or 7th, depending on if you think the Russian league's better. But regardless of what you think, Genk are 100% going to win this game. Okay, here we go. Olympiacos versus Dynamo Kiev. Olympiacos definitely will win that. Yes, Olympiacos win this. I believe Yaya Toure left, but regardless, they still have a really good team, and they will definitely do well. Arsenal versus Bate. Arsenal, have this thing where, they're, good and Bate really aren't. So, Arsenal are going to win that game. Sorry, I received a call. Basically, what was I talking about? Oh, Galatasaray versus Benfica. Now, this will be a very interesting game. Benfica, I believe they are either top or second in their league. Galatasaray are just there with them. Galatasaray were predicted to win their group, which honestly baffles me. It really does, of how they didn't do that, and how they went to the Europa League instead of winning the group the way people predicted. Because if you read any comment on who wins this group on 4-3 or something like that, everyone was like, Galatasaray are gonna win. Galatasaray are gonna win. Oh my gosh! Guess what? That didn't happen. And now they're here playing Benfica, and they're gonna win this game. Now, this is a dilemma, because Turkey and Portugal, I can't go off of European leagues. I kind of have to go off my past experiences with both clubs. Benfica have been good in the past, but I feel like they're not up to par with Galatasaray's skill level at the moment. Now, another mid-table versus mid-table right now, Betis versus Rennes. I feel like Betis will win this game just because Betis are in a better league, and they are playing against quality teams week in, week out. Rennes only plays quality teams when they play. Not even Monaco. Monaco suck. Right now, at least. PSG or Lyon. Or Lille. That's it. 3 teams. But they're playing quality teams every single week. That's why Betis are going to win this game. Now, Dinamo Zagreb versus Pilsen. Now, we saw that Pilsen are very 100%, very, very capable of doing stuff against European teams. Now, this is Dynamo Zagreb we're talking about. They're not that big of a football team, and I feel like since they've proven themselves, they have the confidence now to go and be like, yo, we're going to go do something good. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Now, Zurich versus Napoli. So, here's my opinion. When you don't know who the team is, and the other team is doing really good in Serie A, you're going to go with the team that's doing good in a top division. So yeah, Napoli win that game. Chelsea versus Malmo. A lot of these are going to be easy. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. Chelsea beat Malmo. There's almost no chance of anything else happening. Then Sporting versus Villarreal. This is an actual game. This is an actual game, folks. Okay. I believe Villarreal will win, but it is going to be close. Sporting are in the same boat as Benfica when it comes to the league. I'm almost 100% sure. Villarreal aren't doing amazing. Actually, let me check that real quick. Y'all just hold up. Villarreal are Sporting are going to win this game by a mile. Definitely. We're gonna pretend. Hey, cut that out. Cut it out. Okay. You guys didn't see anything, right? That's cut out. So okay, so Villarreal are going to get absolutely stomped on. If we take a look here, Villarreal are 19th, and Sporting CP are definitely in a better position. I don't see how they don't win this game. If you take a look, clearly Sporting CP are the better team at the moment. Sporting CP are 4th, so they're not having a crazy season, and they really should be doing better. But it's okay because Sporting CP still have the talent. Even without Roy Patricio, I believe that's one of their only big name players that they sold. Yeah. Yes, Sporting CP are going to stomp on this team. Club Brugge versus RB Salzburg. Now, they are the Now, make sure I'm going to say this with some emphasis. They are the kings of this competition. They are known for doing good in this competition. If Club Brugge were to knock out Salzburg, I would delete my YouTube channel. Now, if this happens, I'm not deleting my YouTube channel, but I'm just saying that's how much confidence I have in RB Salzburg that they're going to win this game. Because Salzburg always perform in this competition. Now, Club Brugge are a very, very formidable team, but RB Salzburg are better. There's no way around it. And especially in this competition where they're known for doing good, they're always going to be better. Now, another interesting game. We have Shakhtar versus Eintracht. Now, Eintracht kind of got in by like a fluke. I think they might have gotten in anyway because they won the DFB Pokal, which got them in to this. I feel like I don't know exactly how that works, but I think the next team in the table would get that spot. So, Eintracht technically shouldn't be here. And Shakhtar have had the experience. Last season, they were in our group, and they qualified. They qualified in our group that had Napoli. And they qualified against us. This team. They qualified. They took points off of us. This is not okay. This team is good. They don't deserve to be in the Europa League. But guess what? They are, and they're here to stay. But that didn't sound right because they're not. They're going to be in the Champions League next. That didn't. Okay, you know what? Scratch that. Shakhtar are here, and they are going to be very, very, very talented. And they're going to bring everything they have into this competition because the league is always going to be easy for them. I don't see how Shakhtar don't win their league every single season. It's like Juventus, but a lot less challenging. Then, Celtic versus Valencia. My point stands. Valencia are in the Spanish First Division. Celtic are in the Scottish First Division. Do the maths. Think about that for 5 seconds. Boom. Now you know, Valencia, we're using my maths equation. Top 5 European team. Not a top 5 European team. But Celtic are the one team I feel like right now that people would definitely rate a little bit too high. There was a time when Celtic were a really good European football team. Now it's just not their time. They're getting outclassed by Rangers. Steve Gerrard is their... You know the guy that cost Liverpool a trophy by simply moving his boot the wrong way? Yeah. Slipping. Yeah. He beat Celtic, so that's how that works. But yes, that's all for the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you guys are new. I do not know if I will be reacting to these because I did not react to my group ones. I will definitely react to the whole entire tournament and commenting on what I got clearly wrong and what was the small parts of what I got wrong. But that will be at the end of the Champions League. And I'm excited to see what happens. If you guys enjoy, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you guys are new. See you guys later. Goodbye, YouTube. Peace.